The biblical implications of the fight with Zelensky IMO. Imagine walking into a meeting only to realize you're stepping onto a stage set to humiliate you. This is what appeared to have happened to Ukrainian President Zelensky at the White House. Many describe this situation as an ally of freedom walking into a diplomatic trap set by US leaders who turned support into hostility. In a tense and public spectacle, President Trump and Vice President Vance appear to have launched a verbal assault laced with pro-Russian rhetoric. It looked like a calculated move designed to paint Ukraine in a bad light while not saying anything about Russia. The ambush stunned not just Zelensky but the world. For years, Ukraine stood as a frontline defender of democracy against Russian aggression. Zelensky, embodying this fight, had traveled to the US for support. Instead, he was met with anything but. This event has been described as an assault on democratic ideals around the globe. The US, long a champion of freedom, delivered an act that sent shockwaves through its allies. The words exchanged, along with the recent United Nations vote where America aligned with Russia and North Korea, have raised concerns about America's commitment to its European allies and their shared values. For America's allies, it seems the stakes are clear. These latest actions could endanger global alliances and embolden authoritarian regimes. Zelensky, who has led his country through this harrowing time, refused to bow despite the harsh rhetoric and disrespect. His quiet dignity spoke loudly, painting him as a steadfast leader in the face of adversity. He wore fatigues to the meeting because he is a military commander. Zelensky's moment of grace amid the chaos has become a symbol for Ukraine's fight. His resolve acted as a rallying cry, reminding the world of his nation's resilience and commitment to defending freedom. The nation's success to date versus a much bigger adversary reminds us of David and Goliath. God always stands on the side of the righteous. Now, more than ever, the world needs to stand united against authoritarian forces seeking to divide and conquer. American commentator Chris Hayes shared in a broadcast after the incident that it appears the United States is no longer a leader in global politics. His words are very significant. If you read Revelations, the last book in the Bible, America is not. I believe in the last days as depicted in the Bible, America is weakened on the world stage, and incidents like what happened on February 28, 2025 are just the beginning of making that a reality. God uses both good and bad people to do His bidding. He tells us to watch. His word never changes. He has already told us what is going to happen. His living word is playing out right in front of us according to His will. You just have to look for it. This should excite every believer. The chess pieces are moving each day. Believe, pray, find a church that's alive and that teaches the Bible. Keep the faith and watch.